Guys, I am wearing jeans again today. I have no freaking clue why, because it is so freaking hot. It's so hot. It's so hot. It's so freaking hot. Ugh. It's seriously like the surface of the sun here, and by that I mean like 80 degrees. Seems about right. You can see like the sweat on my forehead. It's disgusting. Anyway, all that aside, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with a Pan. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make American flag cookies, because it is almost the 4th of July, and the 4th of July is super awesome because I get to wear cheesy red and blue clothing, and I get to make these awesome food things. And this is probably the only 4th of July recipe I'm going to give you this year, just because I don't really have time to film other videos, but I'll probably be making other stuff. So you can go check out my Facebook, and also, by the way, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm probably not going to be posting things in a while because my phone broke, which is super unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do about it, so yeah, sorry. But anyway, this recipe is super easy. It's so much easier compared to the other recipes I've been giving you recently. This only has like, I don't know, like a couple ingredients, so go ahead and try it out. This one is definitely worth trying out, and yeah, without further ado, let's get started! So first, to begin, you're going to need to gather your ingredients. You need, for this recipe, butter, sugar, eggs, flour, baking powder, salt, and vanilla extract. So really simple, not that many ingredients. So to begin, we're going to take our butter, make sure it's at room temperature and it's nice and soft, put it in a mixer and mix it until it's nice and fluffy, then add in your sugar, just like we did before, and then finally add in your eggs. When that's all nice and mixed, we're going to put in our flour, our baking powder, and our salt all at once, and mix that on a low speed until it's nice and well incorporated. And then finally pour your vanilla extract in, and again mix until it's well incorporated, and there you are. That's basically your cookie dough. And now for the fun part, we're gonna make the American flag design. So split your batter into about like thirds, I guess, and mix a bit of red food coloring into one and a bit of blue food coloring into one, and then leave the other as is. And you want to make sure the color is very dark, because as it bakes it might lighten or like brown around the edges. So make sure your colors are nice and probably darker than you want it to be. Then go ahead, take your red batter, and on a non-stick surface add a little layer, just a nice strip. You don't want it to be too thick. I would say about 1.5 inches in width, and as long as you want it to be. And it doesn't matter if your batter dough rips or like is all uneven and stuff. Really, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you squish it until it's like nice and well put together. Then on top of that, put another layer of white, which is your plain batter. And on top of that, put another layer of red. So now we have a layer of red, a layer of white, and a layer of red on top of that. So those are going to be your bottom 3 stripes. We're only going to have 5 stripes because, you know, you can't possibly put all 13 in there or else you're going to have a big cookie. So then you're going to put like a rectangular prism bit of blue across half of the top of your cookie. And that's going to be like the blue portion. And then on the other half, you're going to put another layer of white and another layer of red. So now we have our 5 striped flag and our little blue rectangle thing in the corner. Now go ahead and carefully flip that over a piece of plastic wrap and peel back your non-stick surface very slowly so that it doesn't rip, and wrap up that cookie flag dough strip thingy. Then go ahead and set that in a freezer for at least 20 minutes until it gets nice and hard. After your 20 minutes is up, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees before you begin cutting your dough. So to cut, we're going to cut into nice thin strips. It doesn't have to be too thick. There's no like real set thickness, but really you don't want it to be too thick because this batter is really going to spread. So the smaller or the thinner slices you cut are actually not going to spread as much. So don't cut them like potato chip thin, but you know, just a nice thin piece. and then go ahead and lay them out on a cookie sheet. These are now gonna look like American flag. And then go ahead and once you cut them all out, take some granulated sugar and just sprinkle it over the top of your cookies. Stick your trays into your oven for 10 to 12 minutes or until the edges just start to brown a tiny bit. And there you have it. When they're done, pull them out of the oven and let them cool, and you have your nice, delicious tasting American flag cookies. If you like this recipe, go ahead and give it a nice big thumbs up. Every thumb helps. And subscribe to my channel. Go and check out my Instructables account where I list out step-by-step instructions of all my videos. And check out my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Tumblr. But again, my Instagram is down right now, so I'm not gonna have much up recently. I'm really sorry. But yeah, go ahead and check those things out, and I guess I'll see you all next time. Woo! Goodbye! But this one is also really good, and I'm also gonna do it in 10 easy steps, except I've kind of switched around some of the steps to make it a little bit easier. But yeah, so let's get started. Step number 1.